All right, welcome back. Hope everybody's hanging in there and doing good. I thought I'd mostly do a video on the Tiger King Cobras, the progress with them. But in the last video, or the one before, I think I said I would give an update on the adults of the really intense red albino fish I got from ATFG. That's the female that I'm pretty sure killed the beautiful male. I put a younger male in there with her. So far he's doing great. I don't know if she's gonna ever have fry. It doesn't look like she's filling up. There's really just a spot of air, not even a gravid spot, and she's starting to get the bent spine from age, or the humpback, I guess. Not really a bent spine. It's a little bit of a gravid spot. So he may have done something. I know he keeps trying. The color's great on the male. He's only 4 months old, and I'm just waiting for the fins, the dorsal to get longer and the tail to really fill out like the father. So anyway, that's them. And the other ones are next to this green tank. And this female is definitely filled up. She's the one that had 2 drops of fry. I put in a 4-month-old male because she didn't have any babies the last, not sure, about the last 6 weeks. And I also put in a younger female who's actually already definitely hit. So I should get something out of her. She's the long fin one. The other female I showed was the regular fin one, but she does have a very large dorsal and a very large tail and a very large body. So I think I put in a regular fin young female, but she gets chased a lot, so it's hard to tell. But the male's doing okay. He's hanging in there. And is almost completely red. Just a little bit in front of the eyes did not turn red. The head, I guess. And like I said before, I'm hoping the fins really start to grow on the male. Beautiful dorsal on him already. And as I said, she's definitely hit now. So so is this one, if I can get her on film, camera. It's actually no film. It's how old I am. There used to be film. All right, well, I'll get to the point of the video, which are the Tiger King Cobras, progress with them. All right, we'll try to get these guys their a few minutes in the spotlight. This is a younger group of the Tiger King Cobras. Now, I seem to get what looks like 2 different shades. I think they're supposed to be orange, white, and black, like this one is. And there should be vertical stripes, which will start growing in. Same with the females; they'll start getting them. And I'll show you the mothers of these fish next, and you'll be able to see how much of the vertical stripes that they have, and longer dorsal because they're older. So the dirt marks on this female are the tiger stripes starting out. So like I started to say, 2 different shades in the males. I get an orange, white, and black, and then I get some that are just kind of white and black. It's like a mosaic pattern. And one of the ones that's just white and black is that one. But he's younger, or developing slower, and hiding behind a plant. So I'm expecting that his tail will turn more like an orange and black pretty soon. So orange, white, and black. So that's what's happening with these. These are 3 months old and really beautiful fish. I'm not sure what I'll end up doing because I don't have any auctions on Aquabid at the moment. I just shipped out the last of the fish that people ordered via email. And I'm going to have to wait out what the post office does, because it hasn't been good. They've been busy, they're short-handed, and hopefully things will improve. So what is an iguana's favorite drug? Marijuana. Marijuana. God, that's awful. Jeez. That joke's really bad. Well, let's try this one. This might be better. I'm going to get these guys on the side. Oh, you can actually see them now. Look at that. What do Chinese bears eat for breakfast? Panda cakes. Panda cakes. That's actually not that bad. It's terrible, but it's not that bad. Whew. That really, yeah, I don't know. That might be bad. So anyhow, the Tiger King Cobras are doing really well. I have a couple of tanks of breeders going. And then these will be ones that I sell from. And I'll probably keep a couple of more pair. Trying to get a few more tanks of them downstairs. So that's kind of the goal. You can see the snakeskin pattern is developing on the side. But since it doesn't go all the way to the back of the beginning of the tail, it would be considered a cobra, which is why they're called Tiger King Cobras. So the vertical lines in the back prevent them from really being called a snakeskin. Now, if the pattern in the front of the body, if I can get this knucklehead on here, went all the way like that to the back, then it would be a snakeskin. And I don't think tiger snakeskin cobras exist, or tiger snakeskin king, I don't know, whatever the heck the names are. But the tiger snakeskins don't really exist, because I think something to do with the indiscriminate black stripes on the male and the female also control the cobra pattern that starts in the back of the body. Long story short, I don't think you'll be seeing tiger snakeskins, because I don't think the two things can coexist. But I could be wrong, because those guys overseas have been fantastic with coming up with new strains. This female's got the black blob thing on the side of her head. That's normal. That's what the tiger kind of stripe things are. And let's see if I can focus. So she'll get a bunch more of them along the body. Now you can tell she's obviously been hit by the males in this tank. So far so good. So let me show some of the other ones that are a little bit larger, a little bit easier to see. But I have young males in with them. I actually sold the older males with a couple of extra females. So I just have young males in with them. And I'll be right back with that. Alright, I'll finish up the video with these guys. I do have a couple of small tanks with breeder trios in them. But those tanks have some greenish water right now. So I just won't show them. But this is another tank of extra breeders actually. And you can see how more pronounced the tiger stripe things are getting on the females. Now the females I have get a really long dorsal, which I don't always see on other people's Tiger King Cobras. That's one of the younger males. And there's another one right there. And they don't have Dumbo pec fins. They just get some black spots on them. And there's the other one. And I think there's a third one in there. There he goes. And this one's got more of the tiger splotches or stripes. And that's why I put him in there, even though he's very young. So these are the females. There's a fry I missed. And very interesting, but I keep selecting the ones with the most splotches, tiger stripes, whatever. And the hopes that I'll keep getting the males with the right pattern. So couldn't be happier with this line. They really are beautiful. I actually bought these sight unseen. I got these from ATFG along with 5 other trios that I had shown in prior videos. And I just asked if he had Tiger King Cobras. And he said yes, so I forked over the money, and this is what he sent. Well, actually, the parents of these, which are still alive, except the original males didn't make it for some reason. So they've been replaced with the first batch of male fry that I got out of them as they grew out. But this female is going to drop some fry pretty soon. It's very fat. The back part of her body is starting to kind of like square off a little bit. So I do have plants in here, but they don't seem to eat their fry, but I'm sure they've picked off a few. So once she's ready, I will probably throw in some rocks and stuff at the bottom, which was Renee's idea. And I really don't want to move her out into a small container because they're all filled up. So that's how it'll go. We'll see. So what do you call an ant that won't go away? A permanent. Permanent. Awful. Absolutely terrible. Oh, yeah, that's terrible. All right, let me see if I can get the green tank real quick. But anyway, that's one of the males. These things are beautiful. Really cool. I hope you like them. I hope you like the video, because these things aren't, they're around. People have them, but you don't see them as much. And there aren't all that many videos on them. I've done a few. I just try not to do too many and bore people. But these are cool. All right, let me show the other ones real quick and we'll be done. All right, this is actually the original female that I got, I think about 6 months ago. And you really can't see the male because the tank's pretty green. But the other female's right there. And somewhere is the male. He's in the back somewhere. And this is another tank of breeders that I have going. Put a couple of young males in this one as well. So at least I finally have this strain going the way I'd like. And I hope you enjoyed the video. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments, or you can send me an email. I put the email in every description of all the videos. For about the last 6 months I started doing that. And if you're interested in anything else that you want to see, just let me know. So thank you so much for watching. Stay safe and avoid the crazy people.